Anska, I'm gonna voice pretty much what Hapless is saying. If it's gonna impede your work functions tomorrow, I would just call it. I would just call it. Especially if it's something that's still really like you work on your feet all day. So I would probably say, yeah, definitely try to keep healing that leg up as much as you can. I mean, are they gonna want good labor, or would they want labor that's gonna be barely getting around? I mean, I get it. That sounds kind of not the best way to put it, but it's like me as a manager. When I was a manager, it was like, if you're sick, if you're injured, whatever it might be, I'm not going to throw a fit personally. I understand that people need to take care of themselves. So I would say definitely, ow. Did that cheese pop up? I didn't hear the cheese. Was there cheese? Hapless, I'm giving you your cheese back, and throw the cheese again. Throw the cheese! I didn't see it, so I didn't see it or hear it. Ah, there it is. Perfect. We know it works. Yeah, Anska, definitely. If I could move there with a work visa and instantly just take over that store, just walk through the doors, both arms just bust through the entrance and be like, "What's up? This is my turn. You guys, I'm here to take over. I'm here to take over." First thing that's happening, Anska, boom, you're store manager. Do what you will. Make the store however you wish for it to be. Run it the way you wish for it to be. If you got to chase customers away with those brooms, chase them away with the brooms. Whatever you got to do. A lot of people will get fired. Hey, you know what? I've gone to places where friends have worked, and I've heard horror stories from where people have worked, and it's like, you know what? If there's definitely people out there that are like, why are you working? Why are you here? You're just do better. Just, that's all I'll say, is tell these people to do better. I'm saying this in the nicest way possible. Do better. But yeah, Oddsky, I would definitely say keep healing that leg. If it doesn't get better, maybe go to the clinic, get it checked out if you can. It's just one of those, play it safe. Play it safe. Mickey, welcome on in, bud. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And yeah, let me get my hellos out of the way. We kind of went right into the yap right away. So Mickey, Mike, Hapless, Anska. Who else we got here today? Daddy's here. I saw Daddy. Let's see. Tsunami. Tsunami got that second. Daddy got first. Hapless got third. Hope you guys are doing well today. Happy Wednesday to you. This is going to be the final day of the year, where we are getting fundraising done for Extra Life. If you see in the bottom corner, we had our goal last week, but that doesn't mean we've got to stop. That just means we can make that go higher. Try to get as much as we can, and I'm probably going to throw a little bit into there myself. just to maybe top it off, round it out. Because if we don't get anything else, I'll throw $25 at it to make it 1,100. We'll get it a little bit higher, but was just super excited to hit that goal last week. Yeah, I personally didn't think it was going to happen, but I'm very happy that it did. And we just got a little bit more to possibly go. So tonight we're going from last week we were at the SNES, or not, last week we were in the NES. Today we're going to go to the SNES. We're going to play a couple of games that, if you remember the theme from last week, we're playing games that were from childhood, but that were difficult and necessarily did not. Hey, come back here. Turn back on. Where'd you go? There you are. Games that I've never beaten. I had fun with, but I never beat. So today we're going to start with Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. I don't think we'll get through it, but we'll play for a couple of hours. See how far we can get, especially if we get past the dreaded mining cart levels, and then we'll jump over to Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, another one that I had a lot of fun with, but just got to a certain point in the game where it wasn't going for me anymore. So let us start some games. Just some quick things. Again, if you would like to donate, hit !donate. That will give you a link to go to my Extra Life site. If streaming for the kids is something that you want to do, type in !Extra Life. That'll take you to Extra Life site, and they've got some more information there that you can find how you can get started on raising money for Extra Life itself, or maybe a local children's hospital to you. Like for us, the local hospital for me is Lurie Children's in Chicago. So that is who we've been raising money for. That's who we raised money back for in July. That's who we're raising money for last week. And that's who we're raising money for tonight. And I'm sure every dollar, every cent that we've gotten so far, they are going to be very, very, very happy to see. So if we get just a little bit more, we can. Again, there's no obligation to donate. Anything small, anything large is nice to have. But completely understand if you can't. All right. Let us go over to the gaming screen. We've got everything loaded up, ready to go. Dominic the Christmas Donkey. One of those silly Christmas songs out there that is still very, very enjoyable. Between that one and I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, and All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth. Those are great ones. Also, would recommend, if you've never heard it before, The 12 Pains of Christmas. It is absolutely hilarious. It hit home for me on several of the days in 12 Pains of Christmas. Not days, pains. Talks about faulty wiring of the lights, Christmas cards, the in-laws if you have them, all that fun stuff. I'll take a bite of my dinner while I'm at it. Highly recommend the song. The last radio station I worked with, we played that on our country station in the morning between the co-host and myself. Absolutely losing it because it was the first time he had ever heard that song. And then it kind of got in a rotation for the rest of that Christmas season. So that's going like 5 years ago. I think that was COVID Christmas. No, that was 2019. So 6 years ago. That was the first time he heard it. But highly, highly recommend. Okie dokie. Let's pause that. Let's open up Donkey Kong Country. Now you're getting those sounds of childhood coming back. The first time you heard the Rareware. And then you got Cranky Kong turning the old turntable there. This again, I was never like the biggest Donkey Kong fan, but I loved playing this game. Did I know Halo is 24 years old now? Did not realize that till now. I knew the game was older. Gosh, 24, so that would go 2001, really? Well, this game is 31 years old. And apparently I started a game some time ago. Do I have a save state on here too? I do, from 2022. So the last time I played this game was just over 3 years ago. So I'll probably save over that one, but I'm gonna erase that one, and we'll start brand new. I do remember when I was attending youth group at my church that we had. So I went to like a non-denominational church growing up. Grew up Catholic first, then went to non-denominational starting in like 4th and 5th grade. Don't go back. Oh, that's right. I forgot to do contests in here too. But we're doing. We're just doing one player, and we'll vibe to the map music for a little bit. So, I mean, it wasn't, you know, what you see like your mega churches nowadays. I mean, it was a big church, but it wasn't like one of those that were like boatloads of money type places. They got a lot of, you know, people donating money at church and stuff like that. So in the 90s, they added on to the church to have like a multifunctional space. So there was like a basketball gym in there, so they hosted like basketball tournaments, dodgeball tournaments. They had a walking track on it. It added classrooms to the area. But one of these rooms was a long room on the north end of the building, or the south end of the building, that had dividers in it. But they had, it was like the youth gaming room or the teenage gaming room. So we had a couple of TVs in there. One TV had an N64 on it. The other one had a Xbox, an original Xbox on it. So you always had people playing Mario Kart, Star Fox 64, or Mario Party on the N64, and then you had the people playing Halo on the Xbox. And you might be asking yourself, what church is letting you play Halo? Trust me, Halo was a very popular game in youth group. Very popular among our youth pastors at the same time. So they allowed us to play Halo during youth group. And on Sunday mornings too, in between like Sunday school and church services, stuff like that. What I also remember about that, one of my favorite parts of that game room, somebody donated a pinball machine. So I constantly played pinball, to the point where my parents would get very upset with me, either because A, I was late to get to church, or B, I was late to get outside when they wanted to leave church. And then I get the whole, we've been waiting outside for 20 minutes, stuff like that. It was worth it. It was worth free pinball. I loved free pinball. Halo was a party game. Yeah, it's guns, but it's unlimited potential and a full library of social features. Exactly. We had Halo tournaments. I don't believe set game intro. Actually, you know what, we'll just put in Donkey Kong entry. We had Halo tournaments. We had. What do you mean that's an unrecognized command? Fine, we'll do it this way then. Silly Twitch. There we go. We had like, there was a couple times a year where we'd have like all-nighters on a Friday into Saturday. So we'd start at like 7 o'clock at night on that Friday, go to 7 o'clock the next morning. Everyone would stay up playing games, playing dodgeball, playing capture the flag, a bunch of other stuff. But we had Halo tournaments, we'd have basketball tournaments, we'd have Mario Kart tournaments, we'd have Smash Brothers tournaments, all kinds of things. They were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. And actually, last night, as I get started with the level here, my roommates and I, we watched... Why are you not jumping? Okay, there you are. Now you're jumping. Okay, so that's what we need there. Where's my grab? There's my grab. Okay. Y to grab, B to jump. We watched Emperor's New Groove last night. Because Emperor's New Groove, well, there was a video circulating on socials, and one of my friends actually sent it to me in a Facebook message of Patrick Warburton doing his lines as Kronk, but with his sons. Diddy, you need to grow some muscles. You need to grow some muscles to take care of them big guys. Alright, so we got that. What's the slab one? Okay, select this slab. Yeah, I think it said Emperor's New Groove was... What? Elgato, what the heck? What are you doing? What was that, Elgato? I think Emperor's New Groove hit 25 or 26 years, something like that. So we just got in the mood to watch that. Because it's a classic for one. Two, it's a short movie. So if you get in the mood to watch Emperor's New Groove, it's like an hour and 15 minutes, I think, something like that. It's a nice quickie. If you want to watch something. I love the bonus levels in this game. Let's get that one life back. Kronk was such a guy. Get our Kong. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Gonna keep running through here. Was there? Okay, no. Patrick Warburton, just in general. Patrick Warburton in general is just a stand-up guy, a stand-up actor. Lots and lots of iconic roles, too. Armadillo. I don't remember if that TNT actually goes to something. No, get out of the way. But I mean, yeah, it was Kronk. Another big one for him was Joe in Family Guy. Trying to think of a couple others offhand. I mean, Kronk was just... There was no arguing with Kronk. Kronk was a genuine good guy. I would love if Kronk was a friend of mine. Yeah, you're Armadillo. Let my big guy come back. But it's just like I've been starting to see all these other things come up of, you know, older songs, older movies, older TV shows. Heck, I was watching Nags earlier. I was watching Nags while I was at the gym today. By the way, today I went to the gym. Today was my first time back at the gym in a hot second. Got some personal goals to work on, so it felt nice. So I watched Nags for a little bit at the gym, and he started off with a lot of emo rock today. So there was a lot of Fall Out Boy. There was System of a Down. There was new. What else did he play? You've got to be kidding me. I'm starting to remember why this game is such a pain in the butt. But it was just going back through all of these different songs. I think another one was SR 71. It was a nice little nostalgic trip going through that game, or listening to him earlier. Yeah, here. But it's just like starting to hear a lot of this music, and it's like, we're getting old. I don't know how to feel about it. I should have jumped there. I think that leads me up to a, I think there's like a bonus barrel up there. I can't remember though. Okay, there we go. Get those. Okay, there was lag there. We're gonna go get that G. We get our little one life back there. It's just amazing, though, on the amount of things, though, that you hear nowadays, the amount of things you see nowadays, and it just takes you back. Oh, that's loading. I want to create. I rather do enjoy a good throwback, or just reminiscing with good music, good movies, good TV shows, stuff like that. Zap! Welcome on in, buddy. How you doing? 7 stream streak, let's go. Zabbin. Welcome on in, Zap. We're just talking old games, old music, old TV. Anska bringing up that Halo is now 27 years old. So we're on a little bit of a nostalgic trip. Obviously, we're also, you know, playing Donkey Kong, so this is a nostalgic trip in itself, because this game is 31. Wahoo! Through all them barrels. Boing. 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 Grabbing some grub? Alright. I'm still kind of nomming on my grub every now and then here while I'm playing some games. Let's make some chicken and rice tonight. Something simple. Something easy. We got had some leftover fried chicken. Elgato, you got to stop this, please. Being a pain in the butt. Hey, we opened up a bonus stage. Kotaro! Welcome on in, buddy. How you doing? Ooh, pizza sounds pretty good. You know what? Pizza always sounds good, but in... gosh. Maybe like the last couple of weeks, I think I've had pizza like half of that time. And that's not by choice necessarily. That is by... a lot of that pizza has actually been free. Okay, I'm pausing here real quick. Elgato, what in the heck are you doing back here? Why are you being a pain in the butt? Don't mind me getting in your guys' face here for a second. I think this is about as close as I can get to you guys, too. Hello. Ow! I get it. I got too close. Gotta slap me with the cheese. Local good pizza place. Made a small location down the street from my house. Ooh, nice. I mean, I've got plenty of good pizza places around that I could go to. But again, it was just like... So, where I do my basketball games, at the university nearby that I do basketball games at, they feed us. A couple of years ago, actually, heck, going back to last season, we would get fed, if we did a men's game, we were getting fed catered food through the university. Women's games got pizza. Budget took a little bit of a hit this year. So now both men's and women's games get pizza if you work. Good. I'm not going to complain about free pizza. But it just turned into one of those things where it's like, holy crap, I am eating a lot of pizza. And I mean a lot of pizza. Trust me, I love pizza. Yes! Get our fun swordfish friend. Well, let's put it this way, Anska. For a while... game, or Elgato, I swear to the heavens above, I'm going to throw you. There was a balloon over there. So Anska, even though we got catered food through the university, they, the athletic program still had to pay for said catered food. So instead of paying for, the good catered food, now it comes down to, you know what, we're just going to order pizza for everybody. And there's two different places that they'll order pizza from. There's a Midwestern chain called Jets, which does, like, Detroit-style pan pizza, which is okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, because it's kind of bready. I'm not big on, like, super bready pizzas outside of, like, deep dish. But then there's a local joint that they'll get sometimes that is a sponsor, by the way, is an athletic sponsor. But they don't get them all the time for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm known as the Big T around them pizza places. But I guess the athletics budgets had some sort of shortfall, and now it's just, you know what? Pizza's the way to go for everybody right now. And save the pearl. Oh boy. Alright, Elgato, you've got to stop this. You've got to. Let's get through this level. Let's get through the rest of this level. Hi, Narina. Welcome on in, friend. Hope you're doing well. So depending on where you go for pizza, Anska, the cheapest you can usually find here in the US, at most places, is going to be Little Caesars. Little Caesars, if you get them hot and ready, which they do from, I think it's still from like 4 to 8, you can get those pizzas, I think for like $7, $8 a piece. It's a large one topping, hot and ready for $5. It's $5. I thought they raised the prices on there. Anska, depending on where you go here, 2 pizzas can easily cost 30-pounder. I think that's, what, $37, $38 US? Some of the deep dish places around here, if you get 2 pizzas, you're spending close to, like, $55, depending on what you get on them. Regardless, the deep dish is worth the price, but you're paying out the butt for it. But you go for the chains. Little Caesars is gonna be the cheapest one to go to. It is cheap. It is not the best pizza, but it is still yummy, and it'll fill you up. You go there more for the crazy bread than anything. Yes, I would also prefer a Krusty Krab pizza. Barrel Cannon King. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this first. We're gonna see if this does anything. Get out of here. You know what? I'm done using it. You're probably the root of my problems right now. You are the root of all my problems right now, probably. So I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna fix you to the point of I'm not gonna use you. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Alright. I think Elgato just doesn't like you, if I had to guess. So we'll see if this changes anything. Mario's in Albuquerque. Rapolo's in Austin. Gosh, I wish. Mike, I wish I knew you like 2 years ago when I last worked in Austin to know that recommendation. Although I did go to Black's Barbecue. Black's Barbecue in Austin was really, really good. Alright. We're gonna do this instead. But if I do go work in Austin again, I know I'm going to Texas at least once this summer, but I'm going to Dallas, not Austin this time around. I'll have to try and find some place maybe in Dallas that makes some good pizza. Got a good couple places in Dallas that I really like, though. Kaboom! Oh, ooh, ooh. I see bonus barrel. I see bonus barrel. I'm not getting to that bonus barrel. I'm waiting for this. Stop disappearing on me. Fine, you know what? Or maybe it's because you are jumping down. Let's do this. No, that didn't do it either. Alright, you. Come this way. One more. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. I did that wrong. Jump. Bonus barrel. Shoo me across. The only downside of Rapolo. Oh, they're in downtown. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I've been through downtown Austin when I was there last for work. I went to a place. It was like a brewery of some sort. Had really good brews. Had real. He ran too fast. He ran too fast. Probably partially my fault because all I'm doing is holding over on the Y button there for nothing but sprint. There we go. We'll get that life back. Why not? Also, I've heard something about American pizza. I heard it's super covered in grease. Literally oceans on the surface. Anska, depends on the place you go. A lot of your... a lot of your chains will have a lot of grease. Like, for me, I don't go to Pizza Hut. Only for the fact that Pizza Hut, to me, is absolute grease. I think Papa John's has kind of gotten that way too. I'll go to Domino's because Domino's is typically not covered in grease. Hey Turtles, welcome on in. Yes, I'm video gaming again. We are video gaming on top of it for Extra Life, raising money for Lurie's Children's Hospital in Chicago. Gaming for the kids today. It is our last fundraiser of the year. On top of that. Oh, heck. I mean, Anska, though, some of the videos that you see online where somebody will lay literally a 1-ply napkin into a pizza pie and the thing just absolutely gets soaked in right away. Yeah, that happens. There? No. It was down here. But again, Sometimes some of the best places will cover their pizza in grease, but if I go to those types of places, I will usually do the napkin trick and get rid of some of it. Sometimes it has to do with the pepperoni, sometimes it has to do with different kinds of meat, sometimes it has to do with the, it just depends on the product that they put on there. Like that. We're gonna go, come back. Oh, phew. Thought we're gonna miss that one. Oh, fast bee. There's that reminder of the Dono-Thon. That specific link goes to my participant page, so... That one goes to my participant page, so that's where you can donate if you would like to give something big or small. Whatever you can is appreciated, but not obligated. But yeah, go check that out. You can see my story of why I'm doing this, if you haven't heard that story before.
Give me 1 second, chat.
I got to blow my nose. I also realize that is the last tissue in this box. I need to get some more tissues. Oh, look at that. They were stuck together. I got 2 more tissues. I did not appreciate my model looking like it was having the worst meltdown, though, when I was blowing my nose there. We are wiggly tonight. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. The most greasy I've ever seen was it's slightly a small wet mark on the top of a cardboard box. Yeah. If you... Let's say you go pick up pizza and you put it in your seats, and your seat, you know, front seats and back seats are kind of at that small angle and whatnot, you will get cheese or toppings or something that will slide off. And then you're going to get this big old grease spot on the bottom. All right. Sir. I think it's just jumping on him because he starts getting a little faster. Get out of here, you stupid. Give me that banana. I'm sure a lot of the grease does have to do with the type of cheese that's used as well. We're getting close to the old first minecart level. Hooray. Creates. Exactly. Bring in Franklin on this. There's Franklin everywhere in this. And Zep probably doesn't even know. Get out. We're just collecting all the little Franklin buddies. Wait, what does the frog do again? Is it just, it's just high jumping. Fishing. And you got the baseball. Oh, hey, King K. Rool. What's up? We're not doing anything, in here that you wouldn't, not approve of. We're just, eating lots of bananas. That's exactly what we're doing. Eating lots of bananas. How? 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 But welcome in, King K. Rool. Doing well tonight. Won't rough up your baddies all. I will try not to rough up your baddies all too much tonight during the stream. Although I can't say that I'm not doing the best of job at that. Dang it, I don't have the froggy. Don't have the froggy. We can get all them bananas. Anska, trust me though, if you ever visit, if you ever get the chance to come visit, you will be in for the treat of your life with lots of good pizza places. Because just like the hot dog stands, there is pretty much a pizza place on every corner. Or almost every corner. Oh boy, here we go. First minecart. First minecart. I know it's very expensive. That's what I'm saying. If it ever happens, and you know, one day, I still hope that there is these times that we can all have like this big old get together. We just kind of catch up, meet each other for the first time. Oh my goodness. What? I mean, heck, I want to do an EU trip, just come out and see you for a bit, and then go see Luis for a bit, too. I think what's been fun about, you know, streaming now for almost 2 years. February 14th? Is it? 14th? Somewhere around there is gonna be 2-year streaming anniversary. And then affiliate. No! Diddy! No! That comes up here very, very soon, so. And we're gonna have lots planned around those anniversaries this year. I hit jump. I hit jump. I hit jump. Ow! Alright, so. I hate the minecart levels. Ow. Shoot. Shoot! I was getting close to saying my first curse word. Would have had to put $1 in the swear jar. Oh, heck. Heck. I can't see! I cannot see the game! Star, put the tower back! Thank you. Elgato was acting up, so now I have to watch the game through OBS instead of on the monitor I was using, so yeah, those interactions kind of prevent me from playing the game. Not to say that I'm not gonna tell you no. I am glad we do not have a death counter on for these ones. Because I knew from the start that this would be that level. It would be one of those levels that we're absolutely gonna just...
Let's have an understanding.
I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said anything.
Brother,
You know what? We're gonna try this.
No, as I was saying...
I take that back. I was gonna say, you know what? We're gonna try. And then I fail right away. And then I fail right away. Daffy, get out of the way. Hop. 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 I missed the end again. I missed the bananas! You stupid... Yeah, I know I did. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. keep telling yourself, Teebs, it's for the sake of content. It's just all for the sake of content. Make your viewers happy. Hey, we got the end this time. Now it's just finding the timing down for the game. There's, I was gonna say, there's gonna be a guy there. No! Gee! We just get that life back as we're dying. How would you feel about a death counter that... I mean, honestly, the game counts up the deaths at the end of the games. We don't necessarily need a death counter for Superfection. We'll see at the end. Because I already know my KD during Superfection is like 0.2. It's awful. One of these days I'll get that balloon down there. Okay, so I know we gotta jump there, and then I know we gotta jump. No! No way! Come on! That hitbox. We will prevail. I was mashing jump! Been playing with Era with precision. Chaotic for him, probably. Because you are spot on with precision, my friends. There we go. We get that balloon this time. We will get that balloon this time. All right, jump here. Jump here. Jump. Nope. I knew it. I knew it right away. I knew it right away. That one, that cart is the worst. That cart is the absolute worst. Jump. At least we'll get some more. We'll get enough bananas for another life here in a second. Jump. I went for the balloon again, too, I guess. Alright, jump. Okay, good. Jump. Hop! Hey! Oh! No! Oh, this part. Heck! Exit! I am so glad I picked these types of games. You know, radar means he's all... Oh, okay. I mean, no radar is kind of nice. I will say the other issue I have with playing these games right now is I'm playing with the Joy-Cons, not my Pro Controller, because my Pro Controller has decided to go missing recently. I wanted the balloon! Alright, jump. Down, jump. Oh, boy. My thumb. Tiny Joy-Con button. Jump. Early, it was early on that one. It was early on that one, too. But you know what? I'll take it. Okay, jump, jump. Okay. No! 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 I forgot about the drop. Ah! No! Alright, 2 lives left. We gotta start going for that balloon. Gotta start going for that balloon. Jump, jump, jump over. Early jump? Come on, that was an early jump. You could have got me down for the balloon. Jump. Okay, drop, jump, jump. Late jump. Too early. Go through the rest of this. Okay, so down, jump, jump, jump. See, it's like I've got that early pattern down, but now I'm trying to figure out the rest of the pattern. We were so close, like 6 lives ago, too. What is that? Where they all just started rapid firing there at the end. All right. You got space to work with. Jump. 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 Down. Jump. 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 Balloon. Hey, there we go. Jump. Alright. Jump. Jump. Go down. Jump. Jump. Late jump. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Down, go down. Down, jump, jump. Okay. Okay. Jump. Jump. No! 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 That was the run, chat. That was the run. That was the run! And darn hydrate. It distracted me. Jump. Balloon. Jump. I saw the stream of water. I was like, what's that? Carnage is a good word. Carnage is the perfect word for this right now. Alright. I know I've beaten this level before, too. Because my other save state was well past this level. Jump. early jump, balloon, jump, 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 let it go, let it go, jump, jump, and late. Oh, I could have sworn I was done for right there. Jump, jump, ooh, jump. Jump. Oh. Exit! Let's go! My thumb hurt. My thumb hurts from all that pushing of the B button. Goodness gracious. Actually, I'm gonna go refill my water real quick, because I drank a lot of water just on that one level. Although I would be curious, but not curious at the same time, of what the final count on that level was. It was a lot. That's all I know. It was a lot. And I know why that level gave me so much frustration as a kid. And I know it's not the only minecart level in this game, and there's harder ones later. I don't want to think about those right now. There we go. Oh, we're in ad break right now anyway, so we'll wait. I will chow on my dinner just a little bit more. For those of you subscribed or on Twitch Turbo, much appreciate you being here. Thanks for your support. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. We are 8 days from Christmas. I was just looking at the calendar today. I was like, oh, heck. Next... Oh, Narina, I'm sorry. I didn't see that you redeemed cat teams. Let me go fix that real quick. I was so focused on the level. Although I actually need to talk to Jade about seeing how that can just be a thing of on the redeem that it just turns me into that. I know Zep has that with his redeems, if I remember correct. Character, that's the one I'm looking for. Where is Cat Teebs? Cat Teebs, Cat Teebs, Cat Teebs. Short sleeve, suit, no, Buster. How are you not in here? I remember putting you in here, Cat Teebs. Welcome back from ad jail, everybody. I am looking for my cat model. Why are you not in here? Narina will fancy Teebs suffice you in place of Cat Teebs for 10 minutes. Because I haven't actually put on the fancy model in a very long time. If that suffices for you, then we'll do fancy. And then I'll have to go find out where the heck my cat model is. You good with that? Perfect. Fancy Teebs. Fancy Teebs for 10 minutes. So this is all of my skins outside of my short sleeve. These were designed by Tsunami's other half, Desu. So we've got the pantsuit. As you see, the tie is in the colors of the pan flag. There is also the hoodie that you guys typically see that was also designed by Desu. You can't see all of the angles of it, but I think it's like there's Teebs on the right sleeve and then radio on the back, and then you saw the tower on the up on the chest area. And then they also did they do one other one in here? Let's go look at this real quick. No, those were the only two. Because there is a pastel, which we'll put a redeem on for. I'll do it at another time. But there's pastel color Teebs. If you guys remember during Metal Gear, there was Attack Gear Teebs, which Metal Gear will come back around, by the way. And then my old model is in here too. The first model that you guys saw of Teebs. But we'll go here. We'll go to this one for a little bit instead. And maybe on my next break, we'll figure out where... I'm saving here, by the way. I am not putting my last save point before the minecarts. Minecart danger? What other minecart danger is there? We just got past the minecart danger. There was minecart danger later in the game, if I remember correct. Bouncy Bonanza. And we're missing... Get out of here, you stupid bee. We are missing one Donkey Kong. Ah! Oh. Yeah. Oh, I moved back to it. Okay. Yeah, I saw that I was on that level again. B. Okay, I guess we're just... That was on me. That one was on me. They hit the Y button to roll. Well, not necessarily roll, but I wanted to start running. Alright, B. Yeah, I hear B. There's DK right there anyway. No. I thought that barrel was gonna roll. But then again, I think the only barrels that roll in this game are the metal ones, if I remember. That's alright. This is why it's called Bouncy Bonanza, though. These guys are just bouncing all over the place. The bees, not so much. The bees are just being bees. Aha. That's right. Checkpoint. That's ready to roll that. Wait a minute. Was there a bonus level down here? Necessarily a bonus level, but a double B's. Ow. Well, let's just get you back. I will say, when I played through this game for the first time ever, those bees scared the heck out of me. They are scary looking bees. I think that's why I was scared of bees just in general as a kid, because of the bees in this game. Big old spiky bees with those giant stingers on their backside, or on the bottom. They are scary bees. Can't remember if the frog can stomp on these guys though. No! Froggy! Do I need to... No, I could... If I go up top, is there something beneficial up top? Let that platform come down. Ah, the end's up here. Okay. That's pretty beneficial to me. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Hey. Not gonna bother with you. We're gonna go get our froggy friend back. I can't remember if the frog can actually jump on the bees. I'm willing to take that risk too, but I don't want to lose him yet. Okay. Come on, froggy. Bee, come back here. Okay, I can stomp on the bees with the frog. Good to know. Hey, Mr. Bee, I got a frog. What is going on? Yeah, let's just jump right over the bee there, Mr. Frog. Wasn't trying to stomp the bee. No, we're just gonna go completely over the bee. Back up to the end, probably. Seriously. It was all you had to do. Diddy. Diddy. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Well, let's get that life back while we're at it. Let's get the froggy back. Where are we at? Oh, we're at an hour 17 right now. Or rather, hour 12. Keep going with this game for a little bit more. Still gonna... Yeah, you stupid bee. Probably about 20 minutes or so. I'll do a switch. I'll do a game switch. We'll go to Yoshi's Island. Ow. Okay, bye, Froggy. No! Why you no jump? At this rate, we might go to Yoshi's Island even sooner. I'm gonna just stop holding down the Y. Unless I really need a sprint and a jump for something. I gotta just stop holding down Y. It's, you know what it is? It's a force of habit. I typically do that when I play Mario 2, where I'm trying to sprint through the levels instead of, you know, going through, because I just think Mario is moving too slow. So I always hold down the sprint button, typically, when I play Mario. I'm doing that right now. Forgetting that to sprint in this game, you roll first and then you sprint. Okay, you're B. Alright, we do not need the DK barrel, so we'll just keep going. This is double B. Let's keep going here. Sir, get out of the way, please. Get out here. Get the Kong. I am going to say that you... No? I figured if the bee was bouncing right, or going back and forth right there, that there would be a bonus barrel or something up here. Maybe not? Oh, it's right there. Oh wait, I've got the Froggy though. Froggy should be able to get me in. Froggy, why? This is what we call Sonic Symptom, the character's mood. You know, Anska, you aren't incorrect there. I am used to my Sonic games, and Sonic moves very, very fast. Especially with us playing, you know, Colors Ultimate and sprinting all over the place in those games. You know what? We're not even getting the Froggy. The Froggy has betrayed us too much. The Froggy has betrayed us too much. To my liking. Me get over there. Jump. This is just one bee. And we only got DK left this time, too. Boinky, 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 boinky. No! Well, heck. That's our game over. This game is still very difficult for me. And I don't like it. And I didn't visit Candy, so I didn't save. But luckily we have save states. Alright, let me take another chomp. How did you get in there? We'll go to Yoshi's Island. But Anska, you do bring up that good point. I get used to my Sonic games. Sonic goes very, very fast. Where'd you go? Where are you? Oh, you're right there. Literally right there. I'll let you guys watch the little intro for this. This is a very cute game, by the way. It's a very cute game. It's a fun game. Again, it was another one that gave me issues at times, so that's why we'll go with this. And the music is very soothing, too. Don't worry, guys. I wasn't talking to you and muted. Hammer just got home from work and I was telling him that dinner was ready and what to do for dinner and stuff like that. Random old women when they see the baby is mine. Let me see the baby. Poor Yoshi, he can't read. Ack! Kamek. And that's the story around Yoshi's Island. And holy crap, this game's 30 years old. And it looks like I played on this one for a bit too. When was the last time I played this game? January. How far did I get in January? Just out of curiosity. Oh, it's where that save slot is. So I didn't really get all that far at that point either. But we'll start a new file. And there they are. There's the Yoshis. And their confusion around this little baby. This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all of the Yoshis live. They're all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. Wait, the baby seems to know where it wants to go. The bond between the twins informs them, or, let me try that one again. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other one is. The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. Goodbye, friends. We'll see you soon. Welcome to Yoshi's Island. Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back. The countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Kamek's toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you are. Countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete a stage by passing Baby Mario to the next Yoshi. Alright, so I know you get eggs. Okay, that just makes that one big. If I remember correctly, you get the eggs and then you throw the eggs at enemies, or at little bonus things too. Yep, there, Yoshi. There we go. It's this. There it goes. Ooh, a bigger up arrow ball. Ah, there we go. How do we throw it? Ah, okay. A and toss. Yeah, here. Another very, very vibing map song, too. One. Make eggs, throw eggs. And it's the meme song with Toothless. Scream! Let's see. Flowers. Special flower. Gather 5 for a 1-up. They add to your point total. They also add flowers to the goal ring roulette. That's right, we get to Gamba at the end of every level. Yeah, here. You silly piranha plant. Secret stairs. More stars! Gives us more time. Bam, 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 bam. And I think the red coins also contribute to the end of the level score, too. There's a pipe down here. Yeah, here. Get out of here. Where does the pipe go? Yeah, because that Shy Guy has a red coin. The balloon just has a regular coin. Oh, that was a bouncy one. Get out of the way! I'm trying to remember, though, the flowers. Throw an egg in there, perhaps? And it gives you something? Alright, well, there's another flower point. Sir, stop that. Get out of here. We'll take that. Get past you. Oh, sweet. More stars! Get over here, Shy Guy. Get over here, Shy Guy. I need more eggs. I need more eggs. Give me all them eggs. All of the eggs. Get the happy flower. Get here. Oh. Whoops. I think that means we got all the little flower guys here. Yeah, here. More stars! It's the goal! Time for Gamba! Nope. We lose the Gamba. So we didn't get all the stars, we didn't get all the red coins, so we got an 88. Not a bad one for that one. Ad break coming up in just a couple of minutes, folks. If you are subscribed, no worries. If you are not, you will be taken away by the ad gods for a couple of minutes. And then you'll have to tell us about all the interesting ads that you get. Watch out! Below! Where'd the chain chomp go? Yeah, here. Oh, that's where it's going. What? That was the wrong time to cough. That was the wrong time to die. Let's try that one again. Why are these chain chomps loose? Why are they going insane? This is the middle ring for this level. You may continue from here. You remember, press Y. Yes, I know how to make an egg. I know how to throw an egg. That is not a problem. And there's some coins in there. Sir. Up there then? Alright. Let's get a couple more. Around, make sure we don't get ambushed by that shy guy back there. Still get ads directed at women for when I used to do shopping for my ex. That's not a fun algorithm to have, Anska. We can go up from here. Hey, I need big block. Big block. Anything of worth up there, though? I guess we'll just have to go up top and find out. I think a lot of the ads that I get lately are car ads, more or less. Because, you know, I'm totally in the market for a new car.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Anthony, welcome on in, buddy. And Raiders, how you guys doing? You have tuned over to TKBN. My name is Teebs. I am your local radio show host, bringing positive vibes to your airwaves. And tonight we are doing our last extra live stream for the year. We are raising money for Lurie's Children's Hospital in Chicago. As you can see there, just above me and just to the top and the left of chat, we are past our goal of $1,000. We hit that actually last week. And tonight is just kind of that last night of dedication to see if maybe we can just get a little bit more into that. But hey, we hit our goal. We are very, very excited for that. And they're going to be excited to see what we have raised for them. But anyway, Anthony, thank you so much for rating on in. Hope everything's going well. Hope stream went well. What were you streaming tonight? Looks like you were still on your F1 manager there. Here we come. Helicopter Yoshi. Or RC Copter Yoshi. Whatever you want to call it. Hey! Let's see, did I miss anything over here? Oh! As I say, let me get that last one. Okay, finally out of ads. Do I have to do my raid intro over for you? You want me to do my raid intro over for you? Anyway, Anthony, I hope you're doing well. Hope stream went well for you. Saw that you were playing F1 Manager. Hope, you know, your seasons and your team are doing well. Oh, heck. Go over here. You stupid... Ah, heck. I'm out of eggs. Yeah, we are playing those childhood... You won both the sprint and the race in Britain, but my game kept... Aw, dang. Hey, we did get all 5 of our flowers. Let's do some more end-of-level Gamba! And we win the Gamba! We get our bonus challenge! Let's go! $91. Turned out the problem was a driver whose stats declined after the race. I could only fix the save by firing. You know, it was probably deserved. It was probably deserved anyway. Maybe you just needed to fire him in the end. Scratch and match 1-up chance. Scratch 3 boxes, uncover Marios to gain 1-ups. 3 Toadies, no up, 1 Mario, 1-up, 2 Marios, 2 up, 3 Marios, 5 up. So we're just playing the lottery at this point. Well, I always like going for middle. Let's go middle. Heck, there's a Toady. She was only there for marketability, and who needs other drivers for marketability, especially when you have Schumacher in your reserve? Truth. Truth. I think you've got a good guy with Schumacher right there. Heck! Another baddie! Let's go to the other bottom. Okay, there's 1 Mario. So we get 1 extra life. Just 1 extra life. And I see Munchers on this one, so we get to go to the land of the Munchers! The cave of Chomp Rock. Oh, hi there. That's it. Some of the ads I get are bras, women's clothes, specialty care products. Check out that. Run, Rock, run! Pound of the grounds! Wait, what did it say about the rock? What did it say about the rock? This has many uses and it rocks. I gotcha. Oh, heck. Stars. 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 Stars, come back! Alright. Now that we hit the post down, we can keep pushing you. We can push you into the Munchers. I gotcha. Can do that too. Alright, let's get you over on these Munchers here. Take care of them Munchers. There are 2 controller configurations for aim throwing. No, I don't want to switch. I'm good. Thank you, though. Can I get those Munchers down here? Where those Munchers go? Ooh, what's down here? Come closer. A little closer. A little closer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Down you go. Down you go. Down you go. Get that flower. There's a door up there. It looks like it requires a key. There's my center ring. Take that. Yeah, I think mainly, again, mine were car ads for the most part. I think they're starting to see that I'm on my last year of car payments right now, so they're like, hey, you're gonna be wanting a car pretty soon, right? And to me, it's like, not necessarily. I will keep my car until it dies at this point. And even then, I have bought brand new once ever in my life, and it was that was the first and the last time I will ever buy a brand new car. Now, to say the mistake I also had was I leased the car I didn't own the car, technically. And I kind of went a little over mileage on the lease. Just by a bit. But I will never lease a car again. That was the biggest pain in the butt I've ever had to endure. Luckily, I didn't have too many issues with it after I turned it back in. I traded it in for the car that I currently have. And I think the dealership took care of any, like, over mileage fees that I had on the car because I never saw, like, anything for it. And if that happened to be the case, I'm very, very grateful to the dealership for taking care of those. Because I think on the last car that I owned, they were allotting me 12,000 miles a year. I had the car for 6 years, roughly, and I think I ended up putting like 120,000 on it, so... Yeah, it was about 40,000 miles over the allotted limits of mileage I should have put on that car. But like I said, I think at the end of the day, they didn't really do much with it because I never saw the fees or anything that related to the over mileage on the car. So I'm okay with that. I won't complain about that. Get over here, Mario. Mario, get your butt down here, please. Well, I lost out on whatever secret that was supposed to be. I need the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you don't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. I think we got all the red coins this time, though. Did we get all the red coins this time? Alright. Sir. Yeah, screw it. We're going to the end. Come on, bonus. Come on, bonus. Dang. No bonus. I think we got all the red coins in this one. We did get all the red coins. We got all the flowers. Just those couple little slip-ups took away some stars from us. Alright. First boss. First mini-boss, we should say. Bert the Bashful's Fort. Egg. Egg. Coins! Coins! Dinosaur tends to a garden. Eggs, carnivorous plants, veteran gardeners baffled. More news at 11. Okay. I love the 3D effect there. That is really cool. This game is 30 years old. And it has awesome 3D effects like that. Now, given we had Star Fox during this time too, Star Fox had a lot of amazing looking cool graphics too. Look at all the stars! Given 3D was still kind of getting back to its, still becoming a little bit more of a thing back here for video games. Just always fun to watch it in action, though. In older games. Oh, heck. We're out of eggs. Heck, let's get more. Loco, welcome on in, friend. How you doing? Fishing pond is open. If you wish to fish tonight. Hope you've been enjoying your day, though, Loco. Whoa, that was close. That was way close. Alright, top off our stars there. Down the pipe we'll go. We're doing good tonight. Struggled a little bit with old Donkey Kong Country. But we're having fun. We're having a good time. Let's say, crowd? Okay, that was a red coin. I see you down there. Have an egg. Yeah, here. Flower points. Woohoo! Well, let's see. Had a little bit of dinner tonight. Ah! No! That was silly. So we're well past the 10 minutes. We're well past the 10 minutes, but hey, you guys got to see the suit for a bit. Restart from the middle ring? Heck yes, we will restart from the middle ring. What is that? Anything up there? Get up there? Or is that probably a place that we could have come down from, most likely? Alright. We're on past those. We can get some stars at least. Where do we have all of our stars? Ah, good catch there. That is one game I have not played through this year. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Final Fantasy VII is usually a playthrough at least once a year for me. I don't think I touched the game at all this year. There's Fire Emblem. That's another game I gotta go back and finish one of these days. For you guys. I have been busy. That is the understatement of the year, Narina. I have been busy. Okay, we don't have a key, so we can't go back and use the... Wibba! Sir! Sir! A key! Would you like an egg? Do you need an egg in these trying times? Hope you enjoyed your egg. Alright, are we full on eggs? We are now full on eggs. Yeah, here. Let us get full on eggs again. Settings. Door 1. This is probably be star, or what would have been stars, because that's the boss door. It's in this door, though. Oh, hey, look, a star. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Ta-da! And we got all of our flowers. And we're out of eggs. Mr. Bouncy. I need to get the eggs, please. Thank you. Mini Bert. Use an egg here. This can go right to the boss. So you're still on the baby side, Yoshi baby? Then get a load of this! What the heck, Kamek? Back up. Back up. Back up, Bert. Back up, Bert. No! Get off! No! Ow! Mario, get your butt down here. Bert, get out of here. Bert, you're naked! He was naked and exploded from embarrassment. Well, so much for having a perfect run there. I mean, heck. We would have had all 30 stars. We would have had 100 on that one. Alright, passing from Yellow Yoshi on to Purple Yoshi. Done the Halos, but never got his Final Fantasy. There are very dangerous donut lifts in the stage. They will fall shortly after you stand on them. Stand lightly. Donuts! I want a donut. Donuts might be, Saturday breakfast. Actually, Chad, if you are in the Chicagoland area, and you are a big Sonic fan like I am... Oh! I wanted that red coin! The Sonic Cafe is opening on Saturday. You will probably see me there if you go to the Sonic Cafe on Saturday. You expect pictures? Of course! Actually drove by there today. Because I've got a couple friends that are coming into town from downstate a little bit. Because they are huge Sonic fans. These two friends, actually, one of them is, if you guys remember the other night when we were playing Rumble, we played with, Rose. Shoot, I meant to swallow for egg. Not this past week of Rumble. Last week when we played Rumble. We played with, Blues Rose, or just Rose. Come here, please. Oh, shoot. I got greedy. I wanted the bonus stars. Rose is gonna be there. Don't know if Rose is going to be in their Amy cosplay. I know she does Amy. Her partner does Sonic. One of their friends who unfortunately cannot make it usually cosplays Knuckles. But they open at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. I'm getting in line starting at like 7:30 in the morning. I fully expect this place to be absolutely packed. Previously they were in Houston for a little bit last, or was it this last year? A couple years ago? I think they started in San Diego a few years back. And then they've been to Houston, they've been to Atlanta as well. Crap, I'm not gonna get the stars. That's okay. And we've just been, me and several other friends have been just hoping that they come to Chicago one of these days, and it was a surprise to see recently, because I think they made the announcement a couple of weeks ago that they were coming up here, but it was one of those things of, there hasn't been any updates on their social media in a while, so there was the fear that the Sonic Cafes might not be even running anymore. And then, lo and behold, we get the announcement a couple weeks ago of, hey, we're coming to Chicago! Give me the stars. Shoot, 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 shoot. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Get up, 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 come on, Yoshi! No! Getting greedy with the stars. So yeah, we'll have fun with that one. Actually, I've got to potentially. I remember Norina. We never had the. I don't think Zepper even had the chance to explore the app that Jade showed us in regards to putting our model on our phone. I'm not sure. I don't know if Zep actually had the chance to use that or not. I know I didn't get the chance to use it that weekend, but I figure, you know what? If anything, maybe I can try using it this week. And then... No! Not that you know of. I gotcha. I'll have to reach out to Jade about that one again. Basically, there's an app out there that you can upload your models to, your PNG or your VTuber models to, and you can take pictures at real places and import your model onto them, basically. So that's kind of what let's see if we can do for the Sonic Cafe. And you guys can all see where we're at. Get to see Teeb's exploration. Bob, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope your night's going well. Yeah, you're... Shoot. There we go. Okay, you're... As I say, you're slow droppers, so... Whoa. Do we solve all our stars for this one, too? Gamba! Come on, Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Hey, we got our bonuses. Let's go. All stars, all coins, all flowers. We got a perfect score. On top of that, can we get some items? Aim with the cursor, press A, collect item shown. If you get Kamek, you lose all of the items. This one's truly a gamble then. Let's see, where we go? We're gonna go bottom right to see. 20 stars, okay. 20 stars. Let's go middle left. What is that one? I think I've seen that one before. Oh, so that's a timer? Let's go top right. Oh no! Heck! And off to the brown Yoshi. Shy guys on stilts. Because they be small guys. Not only do they be small guys, they be shy guys. But they be on their stilts. Can I stomp them? I can't stomp them. Stomp them off the... No, baby! Stomp them off... Okay, stomp them off the stilt. And then... make them egg. Up. Ooh, a door. A Door to pipe. Let's go in the door. You. What are you? Why are you flashing? Why are you being a flashy guy? We got yellow eggs create coins, red eggs create 2 stars, flashing eggs hit an enemy to receive these prizes. I do have a flashing egg. Let's go hit an enemy. Should I guys like I'll be over 6 feet, and this is how. I gotta try somehow, I guess. I'll give him that. Oh, we had a red coin on that one. Stars out of that one. Boing. Oh, the little lantern guys. Get out of here. Pop. Oh, I see. Oh. That was big ol' bouncy. Lots of red coins, too. What's that? Take another egg. Boing! This song, actually, speaking of Final Fantasy, the cave music in this game always gave Final Fantasy vibes to me. Up, and away we go! Doom, 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 doom. And we are also in our ad break. As always, those of you that are subscribed or using Get Back Here Baby Twitch Turbo, much appreciate your support through either of those means. You guys are amazing. I mean, all the community's amazing. But I appreciate your support. All the support through a not so good year. Ooh. Throw an egg into these? It is. Throw egg, receive star. No, baby! Try back here. Oh, ground pound. Still think we got some big things coming up next year, though. Big things. Exciting things. I figure maybe during a Christmas stream or something next week, which is still kind of TBA right now. I know Christmas Eve I've got family stuff, but Christmas Day itself, I don't have anything going on, so maybe we'll do something. Ooh, what are we gonna transform into? We're a mole. Sir, you are supposed to go up. Up? No. Up. There you go. Oh no. Welcome back from jail, everybody. Back here. I know at least next week we will have our Sonic Monday. That might be about it for next week. We'll see. Oh, the one thing I know I mentioned it, was it last night or 2 nights ago? That we would be doing a stupid baby, get back here. That we would be doing a collab on Sunday with Flip, Mona, and Iggy. It sounds like we're just gonna have a nice little comfy time playing some Jackbox. So that happens to be the case. You guys will be more than happy to be part of that, doing some audience participation, depending on the games we play. Games are still TBA. I know Flip or Iggy were looking at the newest Jackbox. It's like, I know I've got 5 through 9. I don't have all the newest Jackbox games out there. But, yeah, I think it was Iggy came out to us the other week. He's like, hey, we haven't done anything in a while. You guys want to do something again? It's like, sure, why not? So, Iggy is the... Oh, we missed a flower somewhere! Heck! And we don't get a bonus anyway. So we got that on Sunday, and then we'll have Sonic Monday again. Monday! After tonight, nothing till Sunday, at least. 75, that was the best one. Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. Fuzzies? I want to touch the fuzzy. Let me touch the fuzzy. I don't think it's you. Where are the fuzzies? What fuzzies? Yeah, go get some rest, Anska. Good night, friends. Hope you feel better soon. Hope everything heals up well for you. What are you guys? What do we got up here? I don't think those are the fuzzies. It was ref. Nope, definitely not those fuzzies. They don't be fuzzy. They just be nasty. Hey! We'll take that for 1, 2. Melon? Let's see if we can do that instead. I see a melon. Can I eat the melon? Yeah, here. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh, melon! Okay, okay, I see you, melon. I see what you do. I like that. Alright, let's get some more eggs real quick. If I would actually swallow these shaggies here. Yoshi, cooperate with me here, please. Alright, that's all we're gonna do. Let's get that mid-stage ring. Let's get another flower. Ah, the fuzzies. Oh. Oh, we drunk. We drunk. We drunk. Oh, no. And we're gonna keep getting drugged. Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we just got back to normal, too. User error. I don't know what you're talking about. Yoshi, stop being high on life. Goodness gracious. Get out of the way, you stupid fuzzy. Stop it! Okay. Slow and steady here, Yoshi. Take it one step at a time. No, that's not one step. One step at a time. One step at a... Yeah, screw it. Just let me just give me my flower. No, let me have my flower. There. There's any red coins mixed in here. Come on, Yoshi, this way. Alright. We good. Will you get down here? Don't think we've got all the red coins here. This will give us some stars. Probably won't be the best of levels here this time, but that's okay. That's definitely not all of them. Oh, we did get all of our flowers still. And no Gamba. Oh, we did alright. We still got an 82. Alright, get into the castle. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Ow. Who did that? Star. Give me the cheese. How can I get good with you throwing cheese at me? Doesn't work like that. Ow! This way. That was almost pain in the butt. Coin. There we go. Yeah, this one. This is next-gen graphics in 2026. Look, I'm sure back in 1995, this was pretty cool. I mean, it was pretty cool looking in 1995. You know? Sir? Gonna fly on up. Whoa! I do remember that there was a flower point up here. Grab that. Oh, no doubt. I mean... Sir? Can you stop spitting, please? Okay, shoot me on up. There we go. Let's see what's up here. Ah, a midway circle. And a mystery cloud with... You know, that's one thing I've been thinking about. You know, Kotaro is... Next year, I'm hoping to get a brand new setup for everything. When I really think about it nowadays, graphics for me, I count graphics as a bonus. I don't need to play top-end games anymore. I don't necessarily need, like, the best graphics out there anymore. To me, it's like, I'd rather just play fun games. I'd rather play games I know I'm going to enjoy with friends. And that's really about it. That, to me, is the enjoyable factor now of a lot of games. I'd rather do that. That's why games like Peak and... I mean, heck, a lot of the roguelites out there, too. Like, I play Peglin a lot, I play Balatro a lot, and those are, by no means, top-line graphics. They are very simple, and, to be honest, I like simple. The game's fun, that's all that matters. I'd rather just have fun. Gameplay can be amazing, story can be amazing. I don't need top-of-the-line graphics. Heck, what was it? Back in my day, when the year of 2005, 2006, when Crysis came out, and it was, you needed like a very high-end PC to play a game like Crysis. Why are you lagging here, game? I mean, Crysis, when it came out, was like, holy crap. That was the game to play at the time. But heck, I mean, as things kind of went along growing up, it was like, the 64 came out, the PlayStation came out, the Xbox came out, and it's like, you're playing all these games with these really amazing looking graphics, compared to, you know, 8-bit or 16-bit or whatever you might have had in years previous to that. Everything just improved over time. Now, my opinion is we've gotten to that point where it's like, I think we've kind of seen where graphics can take us. We've seen, you know, what games can handle it and what games are actually very, very beautiful with their graphics. But you don't need, you know, 4K graphics here in your games to enjoy them. To me, it's, like I said, if I enjoy the game, that's all I need. I just want a game that I can have fun with friends. I want a game that I can enjoy playing on stream on top of it. That's it. I ask for nothing more. Let's go up here. That's why games like this are just still so enjoyable. Boom, 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 boom. We're trapped! Hi there, cute little Yoshi. Does Baby Mario want to go to Bowser's castle? I'll take him there in a hurry. Tee-hee-hee. It's this little blobby guy, this little slime. He has big slime. How do we take out big slime? How do we take out big slime? How do we take out big slime? Oh, 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 I got eggs. There's eggs. No, we were doing so well. Back here. To the lava with you. To To the lava with you! You silly slime! No! The 1-star committed star... Seppuku. We got a big key. Probably gonna say hi before I get to college work in hell. I have to do a test for college and go to and send my transcript. Then I have to do a 4-hour placement test and... That's a lot, Iggy. Then I have to register for college to go and renew the laptop rate. Jeez. I mean, it's a busy day. Yeah, Scholastic Hell is... something. I don't necessarily miss Scholastic Hell, but there are some times when I go, you know, work at the universities I do. I'm walking through, like, the student halls and everything. It's like, you know what, I kind of wish, I would have done a little bit more to be at, like, a big university rather than a small university, but, it still looks like it's a lot of fun. Oh, I wish you all the best, though, Iggy, especially, getting ready for another semester. I know, finals are wrapping up for most universities, I think, this week, if they haven't already wrapped up. I know the high schools are going through their finals this week. There's just a lot going on. Oh, who dares? Hot Rod. Let me get these 15 squats in for you, Hot Rod. How you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well tonight. As my sweatshirt falls off my chair. Excuse me. I needed to stretch anyway, so it was a good time to get up. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 squats complete. I have a text message. Now you blow my nose real quick. Yeah, we had the music on the last 2 nights. I was playing his music before both Sonic streams the last couple of nights. I just absolutely love that my model goes absolutely insane when I blow my nose. Where are we at here? Let's continue on. Yeah. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, definitely had him going the last couple of nights, and made sure I gave him a good shout out there. And for those of you that might not remember, last couple days on our Sonic streams, we've been playing music by the very talented Boschfire. So the Sonic lo-fi that we've been having in the past couple of days has been all that. So Bosch has done a very, very good job with Pupper. Go, Pupper! Oh, Pupper. This way, Pupper. Cross the spikes. Jump, Pupper! Come on, Pupper, this way! Key! Come on, Pupper. No, Pupper, this way. Pupper doggo. Come back. Okay, come on, Pupper doggo. This way, please. Thank you. Thank you. And then up this pipe. Yeah, I'll probably have his music on Monday as well when we do another Sonic Monday. Speaking of Sonic Monday next week, since we finished up Colors, we might just do a, might be a little bit more chill with just a Rumble stream next week. Did notice when we were playing yesterday, I did rank up to Silver. Might do some grinding on that game tonight, actually. Oop, oop. Let's not get crushed, please. That way. There we go. Whoa! Whoa. That was not fun looking. Sir. Did it? Oh. Oh! Nope. Heck, they hit the other Shy Guys. Look, can I go back up and get the other Shy Guys? Because you guys got my red coins. I think we're gonna just miss one red coin. Can't go down that road. Oh, I see. Ground pound. You can ground pound it away. Yeah, you stupid flower. Stay bald. No, be bald. What? What? Even when you knock him off like that? How silly. I guess we're not gonna see what that little rocket ship... How about that rocket ship? Nope, we're not gonna see what that rocket ship did. We also still have a key. We also have a... Come on, box. Oh my goodness. Get over here. We lost the box. No! That flower. What is going on in the world above that all this concrete is just falling from the sky? Jump, jump, jump. There we go. We got our stars! That's helpful at least. A couple more reds. And we do have our key. Where is this gonna take us? Popping balloons. Pound the ground to pop the balloons, find the correct one to win. Got it. You son of a gun. Should've just went for that one. That's alright. And we missed our waste flower. And no bonus. Alright. Friends up.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Messina, welcome on in, and welcome on in, Raiders. You have tuned your dials to TKBN. My name is Teebs. I am your local radio host here on Twitch, bringing positive airwaves to your speakers. We are doing our last Extra Life stream of the year. We're raising money for the kids at Lurie's Children's Hospital in Chicago. As you can see just above here, we did reach our goal recently of $1,000, just a little bit above that, and we basically just had tonight to see if we can get anything else just a little bit. And again, we did hit just over our goal, so hey, we're all happy. What's going on? It has been a hot minute. Hope you've been doing well. What were you up to tonight? Yeah, thank you so much. So this was a continuation from I did a full week of Extra Life stuff back in July. We only got to $800. So I figured it's Christmas time. It's a good season of giving. We're going to do something good for the kids around this time of year. And we did one stream last week. We were going to do it last Thursday. Had some stuff come up, so we were doing it tonight instead. But yeah, thank you so much. Looks like you were just doing some yapping tonight. What were you yapping about tonight? Anything interesting? Anything going on? Hi, Jazz. Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well, too. Been Gucci touching grass lots lately. I've been doing the same. Honestly, that's what a lot of this year has been, because, you know, it's been an iffy year for me. I've been moving around a lot. But, you know, it's a busy season for me, so a lot of work travel, although I think my last work trip it's been a few weeks, but, yeah, I've been kind of doing the same. I get it. I hold whoever enters chat at Yap points. Crocheting a horseshoe crab for my mom's. Oh, that's nice. Did you finish your crochet, or are you still going at it a little bit as we go right to ad break? If you are subscribed or you have Twitch Turbo, that means you can still hear me. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all the support. It's a work in progress. Have to make the legs, all the legs still. Okay. Showed homies big statues in Japan videos. Nice. One of these days, that's always, it's one of my dream trips, my bucket list trips, is to go out to Japan, as is typically with a lot of people that I know. They all want to go out to Japan. Just need to do a big old group trip out there. Be like, hey, you know what? In 2 years, we're going to go from this date to this date. Everyone start booking your stuff. Just have a big party out there. Big meetup out in Japan. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think we're actually where my last save state was at. Create, yeah, it looks like the. Now I got one more level passed. Ow! Welcome back from ad jail, everybody. Hope you had some at least decently entertaining ads for yourself. Ah! Get that hydrate in there. Stretch it out a little bit as well. Actually, I'm kind of gamed out. We're gonna go back to the just chatting screen. We're gonna yap for a few minutes before we end stream tonight. So let's head on back into the radio studio for right now. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. I'm gonna throw the music back on as well. Throw that down there. Well, we've been going at it for a bit. I said I would at least give one more little bit of contribution in here. Let's get that rounded up, shall we? Where is... Yeah, basically, this is the last chance. Well, technically, it's just the last chance on stream you guys could donate. There's that. If you hit that link, that'll take you to my Extra Life page, and you get to see my story of why I've been doing this. If you're seeing me for the first time do this, If you want to go read about it, you can. Otherwise, I'll just tell you about it. So, back in July, back over the summer, earlier in the summer, late spring, I decided that I wanted to do a big fundraiser for Extra Life. I've had friends that have done the Extra Life fundraisers in the past. Seen them be very successful. I'd say they had great experiences with it. And it was one thing I wanted to do, especially after getting out of radio. I've been out of radio now for about 4 years, coming up on 5 in, I want to say, the summer of next year. But the last radio station I worked with, we had 3 stations there. 2 of them did fundraisers every year for children's hospitals. One was for Riley's Children's Hospital in Indianapolis, Indiana. That was on the Classic Hits station. The country station we had did St. Jude's, which is the big one located down in Memphis, Tennessee. In between those 2 radio stations, the one that we did on the Classic Hits station, I think if I remember correct, was usually a springtime one. The St. Jude one was typically a fall time, like October, November one. But between those 2, we typically raise between $100,000 and $150,000 a year. And after being out of it for so long, I went back and kept thinking, it's like, if I ever took up streaming, this would be something that I would want to go back to, because it's something I've missed. And that's why we did the first one back in July. And we did it for a week. We had some incentives in there, like I would throw $1 into the swear jar if I ever swore. Made the mistake of doing 50 cents a death for every video game death that I had that week, which we had like 274, which equaled I had to pay out like $140. Not to say that I'm complaining about having to pay out $140. I was just more realizing the skill issues I had that week. But I ended up, again, paying out roughly $140 some to that one for 270 some odd deaths. It was a lot. It got to that point eventually where it was like, I just wasn't having fun with it anymore at that point. That was when we were playing Crash Bandicoot. But why are you? Oh, other. Thank you. I was about to say. But yeah, that week we had the $1,000 goal out there, and we ended up giving 800 that week. I was still happy with the 800 that we gave that week. So as time has gone on over the past few months, I came to learn that the money raised by streamers and gamers on Extra Life basically keeps that entire thing going throughout the year. It's not like, oh, well, I'm going to stream this week, so after this week, that stuff pays out. So I came to find out that that was the case, and decided that, you know what? I am going to get this little mini fundraiser going here this month. So originally it was going to be 3 days. It turned into 2 because we did last Wednesday. We were going to do last Thursday. I had some things personally come up that I had to drive back to my home state for last week, so I didn't get to do Thursday. So I had tonight built in as like that extra night just in case we didn't hit our goal last week. We did hit the goal last week, but I still wanted to do a second one just in case. Just to keep going with, what I said I was going to do. So that's what we did. I made sure to still do it tonight. And the big thing that I was doing was I was playing childhood games this time around that were difficult for me growing up. Ones that I never beat, games I just basically gave up on. As you saw earlier, if you were watching when I was playing DK Country, you could see how that game got increasingly frustrating with the mine carts and everything. But I've been having fun all night. Let me just preface that real quick. I've been having a blast tonight. I always have a blast when I'm streaming anyway. So, went through that, played some games last week, still had fun with those. So it's been a good time. It really has been a good time. And doing this for the kids like this who are probably not going through the best of times for themselves, and knowing what these sort of hospitals do and what Extra Life does, I wanted to get back to that. I wanted to give back. I wanted to have fun with it. And you know what? We've done that this year. I'm going to throw in an extra 25 to round us up to give me 1 second here. Let's do that again. Let's do this. But we'll get that rounded up. We'll get that up to $1,100. Just, I like even numbers. So I'd rather have it to that point where it's like, boom, we're at 1,100. I am very happy with that. That's a little extra that I can give. So we'll be right at $1,100 for everything. With that said, this page will be open till the end of the year. So let's say you can't give tonight. I might throw this on my socials a couple times and maybe into the Discord as well. If you can't give tonight, but you find yourself being able to give something, it doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something small. It could be $1. It could be $5, whatever. We've had some very generous people. And I'm not, they know who they are. If, I don't know, I just see, it just seems kind of awkward to be like, recognize, people who have given. If it's not that awkward, maybe I will give them a quick shout out. But it's just been nice to raise the money that we have. And then to see, like, just in my state, I can pull up on the Extra Life site to see just in my state where our streams rank, and then to see how everybody else in the state has done in my state alone. Like for us, I'm just gonna go look real quick. But it's just like everything big or small, no matter what. I'm sure every dollar, every cent gets used to the fullest extent it can and to the best that it can. And going back on when I worked in radio, we heard stories from all sorts of families, all sorts of kids that have gone through these hospitals, and how the money collected through things like this have helped them out so much. Whether it's with hospital bills, whether it's with travel expenses, whether it's with food expenses, whatever it might be, it has been something that has helped a lot of these families out. Biggest ones always are food, gas, and accommodations. So like hotels and stuff like that have always been huge for a lot of these families, because it's like you're already going through all the hospital stuff. Obviously, insurance does help, but even at the end of the day, some of the insurance is only covering so much. And some of these families are still paying out $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 to send their kids to these hospitals to get, at times, life-saving procedures done for themselves, just so that they can continue on with a normal life, a happy life, a life that they can grow up, go to school, play sports, play games, get friends, stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that, I still wanted to do my part in this somehow. And I'm just kind of scrolling through a lot of the different guilds, a lot of the different streamers, a lot of the different fundraisers, and it's just like everyone's garnering $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. It's great. it's just really happy to see. So for those of you that did donate, whether it was these last couple of days or back in July, I appreciate you. Extra Life appreciates you. Lurie's Children's Hospital in Chicago appreciates you. And I'm sure, all the families that will be taking advantage of what they can with these funds are going to appreciate you just as much. So, after having a successful campaign this year, we'll do it again next year. We might throw in a couple extra ones in there as well. I don't know where. We'll probably do something in the summer again. I'll probably aim for another July fundraiser. I know Extra Life tends to have some things in here as well where they've got like days where they try to get everybody together to have like a big fundraiser. I think there's something out there where it's like I would stream for an hour, then we would keep like a train going, so somebody would raid into me and then I would raid into somebody else, and they just keep that like 24-hour or whatever train kind of going, just trying to garner up as much money as they can to fundraise. And I know Extra Life does like an actual week for everybody as well, where it's like, hey, if you're going to donate, or this is like this is another big fundraising week, so let's, get as many streamers and gamers involved as we can. So I'm going to keep an eye out on those calendar dates as well once they send them out. And we'll probably plan something around those next year as well. So we'll definitely do this again. I'm just very happy that it was as successful as it was. Being the first time, I shouldn't say that I came in with low expectations. I set a high goal. I think what it came down to was I was setting a high goal, but I thought would be a fair goal for us to hit. And we did it. We did do it. So perhaps next year we'll do it with, raising that goal to $1,500, maybe $2,000. And, willing that we stream for a while, that I'm able to keep streaming for a while. Maybe that's something that keeps moving on up over time. We make higher goals, and try to be, one of those big fundraisers out there for these guys. So that's a hope for me. That would be a big goal for me, or a big yeah, we'll just call it a big goal for me as we continue on. So all right, I think I've yapped your ears off enough. We're gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna raid out. I see Stoic is streaming. Actually, we haven't said hi to Stoic in a while. Maybe let's go raid out to Stoic tonight. We will stream again on Sunday. We will have our Jackbox collab with Flip, Iggy, and Mona on Sunday. And then we will have another stream Monday for Sonic Monday. Probably playing Sonic Rumble. Might start Sonic Frontiers. We'll see. And like I said, I might stream on Tuesday. I'm just thinking of like some sort of cozy yapping type of stream next week. Maybe we'll do it Christmas Day. We'll see. I'll make sure you guys stay updated. Anyway, I'll get Bosch another time. I've already started the raid for Stoic. I'll get Bosch another time. Raid number 1 if you are subscribed. Raid number 2 if you are not subscribed. No, raid 2. Not raid at, raid 2. Thank you. And we'll correct that one because Stream Elements is not subscribed. Anyway, guys, I will see you Sunday. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Get something to eat. Get something to drink. Just overall, have a good rest of your week. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Goodbye.